Welcome to a different episode of Agrarians Guys 2. This is Grimjahk, and I was in the process of beginning to record a episode of what I am going to call Red versus Blue. This is going to be a series that is not combat related, unfortunately, as you see here, but it is going to be about technology and basically doing little experiments. So I'm going to make a red chest and a blue chest and perform an experiment on both sides. And I have experienced my first death while getting ready to record that. And as you just saw, I was cleaning up my gear. So that is one for the books. And whoops, there's a hook there. Put that right. Nope, can't hang it up there. Oh, don't let that one despawn. I want that. Let's see what else we got going. Okay, so quick hit on J for the journey map to remove that waypoint. I am not fond of them sitting there staring at me and glowing on the screen. So that is gone. I have all of my gear, and because I died so easily, I'm going to make myself some armor. Just because. Yeah. Diamond armor. I don't generally feel, and this is what I was going to start with. I am making a builder of compact storage, and I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to make myself a set of armor, like so. And be done with it. Ha! All right. Yeah. By the time I saw that Anders had spawned and was attacking me, I was already halfway dead. Before I could react and turn around, he finished me off. I respawned inside, was able to grab some something to block off the doors you saw, and the rest you saw. So, let's see, did I get anything from him other than a death and a head? I got my own head. Oh well, that was less than fun. So now we are going to, I wonder if I can put this here. Will it recognize? No, it will not. But I know that by making that, I have completed a quest for it in Storage Wars, and that gives me a small stack of iron bars, which I need in here. I'm going to make myself a red chest and a blue chest, and as part of that, I am also going to, this particular technology experiment is going to be around the crusher and the hammer and pulverizers, and the value of secondary and tertiary hammering of raw materials. What do you actually get out of it? Does it really pay off? That's the goal of this particular experiment today. And I'm going to be putting a large quantity of gravel through my system. I'm going to do it once in a plain manner. All I'm going to do is just run it through the sieves, and we're going to see what the end result is. And then I'm going to do the same thing with running it through the hammer as a secondary output. So that way it's compressing the materials down, crushing them, compressing them again, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And let's see, I am not sure what size chest I want to make, so I'm going to throw up plenty of material in. Let's go with 12 rows and 9 columns. 12 rows, 9 columns. What is it going to take me? It's going to take me 3 clay, 12 iron, 12 iron ingots, and 3 chests. Okay, so 12 rows, 3 columns. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. Yeah, let's just do 15 and 10. That will most certainly be enough. 4 clay, plenty. 16 iron bars. I need to make some more. 16 iron ingots and 4 chests. So I need to make some more chests. Here we go. And here we go. And here we go. I just make all the chests. And there is a visual glitch in the work table right now. When you take a large build out, it does not properly remove the materials from the inventory until you clear it and open it up again. Let's get a stack of each. And let's make myself some iron bars, like so. Stack of those. Grab the rest of that. Put you in, and put you in. Okay, so make my red chest 15 by 10. Make my blue chest 15 by 10. And put the rest of my materials in there just to get them out of my inventory. Okay. Yeah. All right. So something didn't seem right there. I wasn't paying attention. I'll probably watch it back in the video. And we'll see what happens. What I did was I have my normal flow of materials and I came around the back side and disconnected it. So I'm not getting anything into these sieves at all. I'm going to start with the red chest. We're going to put the red chest on the output location. So the materials that come out of the sieves, which now all have 10 speed upgrades, and one of them has the 4 fortune upgrades. For the purpose of this experiment, that won't matter. I'm switching all of these to open blacklist so that they will accept any and all materials, since I could have left that. And I have exactly 1,000. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave those on whitelist, and then I can change it later to accept the other stuff. I was 15 stacks plus 40, 1,000 units. So I'm going to have 1,000 units of gravel running through the system and all ending up in this chest. Now, currently, it will still repack them from this auto package the broken ores. Yeah, that's a big inventory. So it will repackage the broken ores, throw them into here, then this will just dump them back over to there. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to, do I want to take this out, or do I just want to, you know what, I'm just going to disable this for now. So that's all I'm going to do, is I'm going to disable that for now. And actually, I'm going to change this to a, no, I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to get a filter, get a servo put on that chest, and I'm going to start material going into there, and we will see where it goes from there. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is what I've done. I went ahead and took the hammer out. As you can see, the hammer and the upgrades that went with it are in my inventory. I will be putting those back in a little bit as part of the experiment, but for now, we're just going to go ahead and run this. Just like you see, I'm going to throw the servo on and start the extraction. And we are going to sieve up 1,000 gravel. And the results will come out of here into the barrel. This is not a sorting barrel, so none of it is going to get put into the sorting wall. We are going to see accurate counts for this 1,000 units. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both the red and the blue barrel and do 1,000 units into each one of them. and we will be back to look at the compared results. Now, also, broken ore, as you see flying by, will get compressed into ore gravel that will then come back around and stack in here. So in the end, we should not have any more than 3 broken anything, and we will have full stacks that could be smelted of all of the given ores. And yeah, as you can see, it's going to just start piling up. You're going to see a high quantity of flint. We're going to see a decent quantity of coal. We're going to see lots and lots of iron and everything else. And it's just going to keep building up. And whoa, why is that not? Oh, because it's just not getting out fast enough. It's going to keep going until that one fills up first, and then it's going to... All right, I'm going to speed this along a little bit. I have no other gravel in my inventory. I'm just going to manually toss these into these two so that it's... that is not what I wanted. Reinforced servo. No. City twit. There we go. There we go. Now it's going to start grinding through this stuff. Or sieving through this stuff, I should say more accurately. I probably should put a hardened servo here and let it do higher volumes. It won't let me do that. And somehow, my crescent hammer went away, so I had to make a new one. Do that, and do that, and do that. Okay, so now it's going to be moving out larger stacks at once, and that'll keep all of this moving as smoothly as possible. Here we're already starting to see copper ore gravel, iron ore gravel, and we still have a ways to go. So I will cut away. I am going to finish up the red barrel. Then I'm going to finish up the blue barrel. I will come back. There's no reason for you to sit and watch this go for 45 minutes like I'm probably going to have to. But we will see that both the red barrel and the blue barrel will be consistent in the amount of materials that are in them. Maybe not exactly the same. I am going to do two different sets of 1,000. But we should see some very consistent information. Now, all of this experiment was the end result of a conversation I had in chat in the discussions below my videos from Brock Fillmore. Brock was asking me about the value of secondary hammering of ores. And we went back and forth a little bit, and he's got some good points, and I think I've got some good points, so I figured, hey, let's just do an experiment, see what the actual results, see how much of an impact it makes. Maybe I'm automating something that doesn't need to be automating by adding in that hammer. Maybe I'm getting good value out of it, maybe I'm not. So he got me thinking. And I figured, hell, if I'm already thinking about it, I might as well do a real experiment and show it to everyone. So thank you, Brock. I appreciate the participation in my channel. And this little experiment is a direct result of your assistance in the channel. So thank you very much, Brock. And I will be back. And I'm back. We're down to the final moments of the second set in the blue chest. So first chest is over here. I have basically did a quick sort. I moved all of the stacked. Every one of these you can throw into a smeltery and get ingots out of. The important ones to me are iron, gold, silver, and platinum. I sorted them by actual volume. Iron you can never have enough early on, but late game you're swimming in it. Gold, silver, platinum, they're just rare. You'll always want the extras. So this should be the tail end here. Everything will stop with its industrial dandruff here. And we shall grab the blue chest and see what we see. Everything's in there. I have not looked at it yet. Let's bring it over here, put it right there. And here we go. I'm going to open it, sort it, and start moving by quantity. So 57, 29, 25, 15, 14, 13, 8, 3, and 1. Okay, so gold, silver, and there we go. So 57, 831, 48, 841. Okay, 35, 27, 17, 16, 15, 27, 17. Okay, so we have a virtual tie. I've got a little more gold and a little less iron, I think. No, same gold, less iron. And we have 6 and 10. See, these don't matter. These I mean, they matter in the game. Diamonds and emeralds and lapis, all very critical in the game, but not necessarily critical in this example. So what I'm going to do is 831. 841. Okay, we're going to take the blue chest, and I'm going to put it back. I'm going to put the blue chest back, and what I'm going to do now is put the automatic hammer back, and that is going to, let's go downstairs to do this. Yeah, let's go downstairs to do this. Not that I can really reach it conveniently. Yeah, I can. All right, get up here. And I'm going to pop this out. And I'm going to put the hammer back. And I'm going to, I need to put those back in because we want this to go relatively quickly, but I also need a servo to pull the stuff out. Am I going to fall when I do this? No, I'm good. So that there and put it on automatic. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the compacted material that's ready to go into a smeltery, and I'm going to dump it all in this other chest, and we're going to watch it all filter through. So I'll start with the obvious critical ones and dump the rest in. And then I'm going to watch in here. As they come in, you're going to see it process, and you'll see quickly flash how many are in before it sends them off. Didn't make any difference on that one. That one. There we go. We got a bonus that time. Got a bonus that time. I see about half of the time, sometimes more, but about half the time that you're going to get a bonus material come out. So at first it was no real increase on the platinum, and now we've already got the restacks of gold coming through. And what we're going to end up doing at the end of all of this is comparing the total number of material smeltable stacks from one bin to the other. I specifically chose the one that was slightly lower in some of the critical ones, so we'll see what happens. Actually, it had 57 iron, so I expect the iron to be much higher. It had 3? I'm not remembering. Let's see, has it gotten that far yet? Yeah, it's got 3 silver or sand now. And as you can see, you end up with, even though it's done with the crushed ore sand and done with the broken lead, the broken ore, you have remnants that are left over. So you're still getting bonuses that continue to pile up over time. But let's see how much of a real difference it makes. Anyhow, I'm going to let this one cycle. We have got quite a ways for it to go, even though I've got the 14. You know what? I'm going to grab speed upgrades out of here. I'm just going to power through this. Do that. Yeah, it's consuming 60 RF a tick. Zoom. Look at it go through this stuff. As soon as that stack reaches, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Got 5 on that last one. So yeah, you do see a little bit of growth, but we'll see what the end result is after 1,000 combines from 1,000 sieving, and only a little teeny bit of fortune upgrade and 1 of the sieves. All right, I will be right back. This can't be that interesting to stare at. Okay, I'm back. All of the processing is done. Let's see what we got. I'm just going to grab them here. And I'm going to grab the chest. And we're going to move it back over there. And I got another bonus chest, it looks like. Yep, still getting bonus chests. Open this up. Sort through it, and let's throw these back out. And what we will do, just like I did before, is sort them by quantity. I want to see, we went from 57 iron to 77 iron. So a full 20 additional. Copper was second, aluminum, and then gold, I think we were at 8. I'm not sure. We're up to 10 now. 19, silver, tin, lead. I know that we did not really gain anything on platinum or silver because of the low volume and the low chance, but we did go up. All of these, all of the powdered and crushed are bonus. So I've got an additional ingot worth of silver and a half ingot of platinum. I'm sorry, silver, platinum there. And so at the low level, obviously, you're not going to see that much of a difference. But up here, when you go from 77 is what I'm at now. So we went up 20. And 20 into 57, we're talking like close to 33%. That was rather significant. So 33% in iron alone. I thought I remembered that the aluminum was lower. I want to say it was 28. I'm not sure, but 27 in the copper is now 30. You know, compared. You know, I took the worst case scenario. We got 17 tin, 19 tin, nickel. Nickel was 16. We went up 3, so that's 20% right there. Lead. So it's really a toss-up. If you really want to get the most value out of the material that you've already had, and you want to set up a little infinite loop like this to process the stuff down, by all means do so. If you don't, and I'm back, had to go for a moment there. So as I was saying, what you choose to do for yourself as far as extending the end resources that you have is entirely up to you. There are many different ways of playing the game. I just like getting, well, as it turns out, the reason I like doing it is I like to dump it straight down into the smeltery below. Recently I've changed that thought process a little bit just because of the sheer volume of materials that I have. 333 blocks of iron. Again, 62, 114 blocks. Get down into the alloys, that's a different issue, but 129 blocks of tin. So I had plenty of materials, but I just wanted to go ahead and keep organizing in a way that made sense to me. So now I've got, I added up some sorting barrels. I'll be going over this in my regular series, and I'm just taking those blocks of dust and throwing it up here. Then when I'm ready to make material, I just grab, say, a stack of gold, and I don't want to do a stack of gold anymore. I already did my electrum. But if I decide that I need more Invar, okay, I grab a stack of this and a stack of tin, what is it, nickel? Nickel, there we go. And throw it in here. I throw half of it in, and then Whoa, do not throw copper in there. Is that what I did? I grabbed copper? That was silly. There we go. That would have been ugly. Throw some iron in there on top of that. And actually, I can take that away. So what will happen is it'll start doing those blends for me and then just start generating materials. And those materials will come up and get put away like they normally would. And I can do this on my own schedule whenever I want. And I don't have to worry too much about the extras being just overloading. So I've got the smeltery doing less when it doesn't need to be. I've got the rest of the system just cranking through and pumping stuff out. And like I said, to me, it's worth it when you get the extra bonuses across the rare stuff. And, oh, and the thing is, when this thing is running normally, I'm going to break this out, put those, what was it, 11 I think I had in there to keep up with the production. Yeah, that looks about right. And then whoops. Yeah, I'm going to filter out all my speed upgrades. The amount of energy that it takes for that is almost nothing. So and since it's running in the background, again, it's extra effort that you don't have to do. It does it for you. And like I said, if you want to get that extra bits of material like I do, that's one way to do it. Hammering it is another way to do it. Early game, in my mind, hammering is the best way before you get to automation to get the most out of your iron, to get the most out of the rare materials, the silver, the gold, and the platinum. So, end result is it wasn't a significant improvement, except in the iron. Iron was from 57. It was an improvement, but not super significant. If it was an expensive investment, if it was equipment that you didn't already have, then it might not be worth it to you. So, something to look at, something to think about. I'm going to put this thing back together again, and my entire system is broken. Nothing is working. Wait a second. Why are you not putting out... Oh, okay. Because it locked up. It's got nowhere to go because of the sand, which was filled. So it won't make any more... Okay. And then you have sand there. So that's why it is all kind of broken. So I had too much sand. It wouldn't go in there, so the system shut down. So I'm going to put my world back together here. Again, thank you very much, Brock. It was a very interesting discussion that made me think, and I wanted to actually see how much of an improvement I'm getting. So I'm going to dump all this back in over there and run the same thing. And thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate any comments, likes, dislikes, feedback. Just let me know what you think of the game, or what you think of my little world. Interact. That helps you, helps me know what you want to see. Again, thank you very much. Goodbye.